We're out and about 1 week out from the Nutrien Equine Sale, which is April 3rd. Hello, Monty Burnett.
Hey, how you going?
I'm very, very well. Sorry it's taken me so long to get here.
Oh, that's okay. That's no worries at all.
Yearling preps, key part of Grand Lodge this year. You'd be, I suppose, in one way happy, relieved, probably sad in a way once April 3rd comes around.
Yeah, that means all of our babies are gone to their new homes, or some tend to come home and get broken in. But no, a lot of them move on, but then it's exciting because we get to see how they're going to progress to the next stage.
You got 9 yearlings in the Nutrien Sale. How many yearlings have you prepped all told this year?
41.
41. So
yeah.
It's a big effort. A lot goes on behind the scenes, and I speak to Blanche Poole, Kath McIntosh, the Pangrazios. A lot of people don't realise how much goes on behind the scenes in getting horses ready to be at the sales, and not just on sale day.
No, there's so much into it, like just from the get-go, where first of all you got to, like, it's sort of like half, not breaking, like taming, getting them used to rugs, brushing, picking up their feet all the time. Then you got to, don't forget your photos, your videos. So literally you're preparing a horse full sale day prep 3 times.
Those days, photos and video days, I do a lot of video work for a lot of people. They're hard work, aren't they? There is so many people that put so much in that don't even get anywhere near the kudos that they probably should.
That's exactly right, and it makes it so hard. Missy, don't do that. And just recently, last Tuesday, I done our photos, and we had one. I reckon we spent nearly an hour on him, and he did not want to play the game, and it makes me stress out.
Videos, you can have the same issue, but I must say, people say to me, "Can you take photos?" The answer is no, because I have seen what goes on. Nikita's done a great job with your photos, and she's regularly done them for years.
Years now. Me and her have a great relationship. I just message her and say, "Girlfriend, when is the time?" And she'll just say, but the worst part about being in Kilmore is the weather's never really on our side. So we've got to work around the weather. But no, Nikita does a great job. Love how she puts our horses out there for everyone to see. So no, she does a great job.
And Rob does your videos. He's done them for years as well.
Yeah, no, yes, we've sort of just got our same group. Every year we know the drill, and it's like everything. When you get into a routine, it makes life a lot easier.
Definitely does, and it's a big effort here. Mum's been showing me the horses I've gone through. We've had a look at them all. There's not a lot you can do from now until the sales, but what you can do if you're a yearling is actually grow just a touch of coat, which is annoying you a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's the only thing about the Nutrien Sale being in April. Like, I love apart from that, I love it. It's just the fact that it just gets a bit cooler, especially here in Kilmore, and they're all just starting to get a tad of a coat, but that just means an extra rug of a night.
Look at this filly. I don't think too many people are going to be too worried about the coat. This is, I can't remember what lot number she is, but she's out of our cavort. Do you remember the lot number?
Yeah, lot 210.
210, she's a betting line filly. But you've had them all out. There's no actual reason we got her other than she's got a pretty head, so we decided we'd get the video with her in the background. Interesting draft you've got. You've got, 4 Fear the Dragons?
Yeah, I've got 4 Fear the Dragons and a Vincent filly that were all born in New Zealand.
Yep.
And they came over when they were about 6 months old. So yeah, that's an interesting part of the draft. Never had that before, so that's exciting. But yeah, we'll be taking them down on Friday the 3rd. Friday the 1st, we'll have them there. And so Fear the Dragon boys and a Vincent filly all
from New Zealand.
Yep.
And then we have a Majestic Sun, a What the Hill,
and
this one,
betting line, yeah.
and a betting line. So you've got a fair raft of difference. The Fear the Dragons last year, people just loved them, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. And like, I've got a couple of boys here that I just love. I have a favourite. You're not allowed to have favourites, but I do have a favourite.
I'm not going to press you for it. There's no worries there. We're not going to, as I said, we're not going to talk about the individuals. But there is something about those little Fear the Dragons, isn't there?
Yeah, they're like, I think, born-ready racehorses. That's what they all look like. They sort of, look like they just put some gear on them and race tomorrow.
He's a horse in Australia a lot of people don't know about because he stands at Mackay Lodge in New Zealand. So that's one of the reasons that he flies under the radar a lot for the Australians. That's what the Nutrien Sale does, because it will take horses from anywhere, adds that little bit of diversity. And this draft of yours actually throws that up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does actually, because there's a little bit from everywhere. So that makes it a bit exciting. So I'm proud of this draft. I think because it's one of the smallest we've done. So, you spend a lot more time getting to know and love each one a little bit more.
I love that. The smallest you've done, and there's 9. Like, it's a big effort, and it's still a team effort. Mum, Kev, they're still here helping, aren't they?
Yeah, Mum, Kev, Tom, Bear, Netto, nothing gets done without them. Without them, there would be no Grand Lodge Yearling Prep.
Inspections. We want to still encourage people to come and have a look at our farm. I tell people, you just see them in a different light. Like I've been through and had a look at the whole 9 of yours here today. Beautiful, calm, relaxed. I've got no doubt when we get to Oaklands and we're not going to, one of them will be carrying on and you'll be like, he's not normally like this. People need to still get to the farm. If they've got the time, make sure they can get to the farm and have a look at them. You're happy for people to still come and inspect?
Yeah, definitely, always. Just give me a yell, or someone's always around. We're always more than happy to make it work for people to see them. But yeah, no, it definitely does make a difference. Like all the boys were tied up at their doors near the girls today and they didn't worry at all. Probably take them down there on Friday and they'll be roaring and very excited to show off.
It is a big thing. I hope you haven't got out of that camera too much. I just noticed I'm more in the camera than you are. You would have been better off here and me there. But she's very friendly. She's not biting though. She's nibbling and she's got you nervous, hasn't she, Mon?
Well, I'm waiting.
Monty's waiting to get bitten. But as you said, you'll be there Friday.
Yeah.
And people can obviously go there and inspect them from there. Thank you very much for joining and having been back for the Nutrien Experience. A much smaller draft this year than last year, but still good quality and a lot of diversity. That's what I really like.
Yeah, exactly. And no, I'm more than grateful for my vendors giving me the opportunity to prepare their babies. And yeah, we get to show them all off.
Yeah, you do. And don't forget the Yearling Parade, live Yearling Parade is on the Saturday, 1 o'clock. It'll start. We'll live stream it. Campbell's Comments. It'll be live streamed also on the Nutrien Facebook page, both websites and YouTube, so no one can miss it if they don't want to, but be there at the site. You'll be putting your 9 through? Yeah,
definitely. I think when there is an opportunity for a parade, I love to show our horses off. Every time they get out of the box just means someone's eyes that weren't maybe meant to touch them seem to.
It happened in Sydney, and I encourage everyone, it actually happened in Sydney. I had 2 people tell me that there was horses they weren't looking at, saw them walk past, went and looked at them and actually purchased them. Yeah. So it is you must do it, I think.
Yeah, 100%. And I learned a lot. I took a thoroughbred yearling through the sales, and they say you're better off having your horses in drafts because the trainers and some big buyers come to just look at the draft. So every horse gets pulled out regardless. So I think parades are a great opportunity.
Absolutely. Monty, thank you.
Thank you.
Been a bit of fun. You haven't been bitten, just anyone wondering. She hasn't bitten her. She has licked her a lot and she's had Monty very, very nervous, but definitely hasn't bitten. So well done, Mons.
Thank you.